Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I'm playing Hollow Knight. Last time on Hollow Knight, I delivered one more delicate flower, and I also completed the radiant version of Sly, the Great Nail Sage. I'm going to look at this real quick so that I can edit it and put in my radiant attempts against each boss. Clearly, by the way, Nail Sage Sly was the hardest one I've done just yet. Also, I'm glad to see that every one of the bosses show up on this thing now. So I've discovered all of the bosses that show up here. This time on Hollow Knight, I intend to try to do the third Pantheon with all 4 bindings. Based on what I see here, that should open the next blue dot here, or I don't know if it's going to be a blue dot, maybe it's a red dot. And I would love to see what that does to the 5th Pantheon. But first, in order to do that, I have to beat this one with all 4 bindings on. And I'm going to start because I think this one is going to be a long one. So, all 4 bindings is difficult in any Pantheon, but this Pantheon especially, I remember when I first played this Pantheon thinking that it was a huge increase in difficulty compared to the first 2. The last Pantheon is also a pretty big increase in difficulty. So, based on that, I think this might be hard. It might take me a couple attempts. We'll see. I'm doing pretty well against the Hive Knight so far, though, which I'm very happy to see. Also, I wanted to try something, which I'm going to... Oh man, I didn't see that one would hit me. Okay, this is going very poorly now. It can just fall apart. So I need to get enough soul so that I can heal again. I can get the soul from these little ones, but it's a little bit dangerous to try. And remember, I can only heal once any time. Any time that I heal, I can heal a maximum of 1 time because of how much soul I can carry. Heal. Dodge through. So let's see if I can get back up to a soul amount that I can heal with. And heal. Let's heal. Alright, that heal sort of worked. I spent the soul, I got the heal off, but it didn't stick. Oh gosh. I did the wrong thing for what he was doing there. I think I'm relatively close to the end of this battle at this point. I mean, it's been pretty long so far, but I think I'm relatively close. Alright, so I can heal here. So what I wanted to try was to do some Great Slashes in this, because I think the Great Slash might compensate a little bit for the lack of damage that I do. I mean, only a little bit. But it might be good to charge up a Great Slash and slash with it rather than try to get all my hits in like I would normally do. Against this boss, that doesn't do anything. Elder Who is not one that you can really hit with a Great Slash. But I'm thinking that might be sort of a replacement for the nail damage that I just don't have because of the nail and charm binding, as well as a replacement for my Mark of Pride charm, which allows me to hit further. If I use... Actually, maybe I can Great Slash Elder Who. Yeah, I can Great Slash Elder Who. I just have to hit him with it in the air. But the Great Slash has a longer range than my nail does, especially when I don't have the Mark of Pride on. And it deals more damage than my nail, especially when I have a nail binding and I don't have the unbreakable strength on. So that's part of my idea for handling this Pantheon. I'm just gonna try it out, more or less. See if it's too annoying to try to use, or if it messes me up attempting to dodge everything. So by the way, I don't worry about Elder Hu at all here. Of the bosses in this Pantheon, even with all 4 bindings are, Elder Hu is not the one that's going to stop me. But there are future ones. The Collector. The main problem with the Collector is how do you defeat his collectibles effectively? Yeah. His collectibles, I can't necessarily always defeat in one hit. In fact, it looks like they're always going to take me 2 hits. Oh, except for the flying ones. So let's hope he just does flying ones all the time. I've gotten pretty good at the Collector after that one video where I spent so much time learning him due to his Radiant version. I have gotten a lot better at the Collector now. That doesn't help when you just throw yourself at the enemy, though. Oh no. Alright, I've got 1 health, and there's not a good time to heal. Actually, I found a time to heal. Oh, how did I get hit there? Heal? Alright, I healed, but I did not stick. Heal? Great. Gotta heal in. When he puts an Aspid out, it's particularly dangerous, because I can't always get at the Aspid. Darn, he's got another Aspid out. Alright. Oh no, he's running at me. Alright. That was my first death there. I think we can make it. I can definitely make it through the first couple. The Collector I can beat. I'm sure I can beat the Collector. To the Hive Knight. After doing this once, how can I do it better? I don't know. There's not really many times that you can heal during the Hive Knight battle. Oh gosh. And that was very poor. That was bad. In fact, heal here. I can just die at any one of these bosses, as you can easily tell. Every one of these bosses is dangerous, with all these bindings on. I thought that one might hit me. Had to go for the heal, though. Darn. Okay. Heal once. Hit him. Gain some more soul. Oh gosh. There's no time where I can just hope that the battle is almost over, really. Because the battle is so long with all these bindings on. Heal once. Great. Darn. I've said many times that the boss jumping at me is a problem. Maybe I can get my health back in the Elder Hu battle. Heal once. There's 1 health back. If I can just dodge all of those, the ones that I just got hit by. That's what I was talking about. The ones that I failed to dodge, those were the ones that I wanted to dodge. See, I can pretty easily get a heal off when he does that move. I just have to have enough soul to do the heal. There we go. Alright, I have enough soul to do another heal. We're at full again. So Elder Who is a healing battle. The Collector... Hopefully I can beat the Collector taking only 1 excess damage. I think I could do that. It will be a lot harder, though. Maybe the Collector is one where my Great Slash idea helps, because the Great Slash probably does take care of those little guys in one hit. I don't know. We'll see. For right now, I just have to finish off the Elder Who without getting more damage. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Elder Who down. Let's go to the Collector. Alright, so this time I'm going to try to use my Great Slash to take care of the little things that he puts out. That's my plan. It does allow me to defeat them in one hit, but if he places 2 out like he just did there, it doesn't exactly work. Or if I'm healing and so I can't charge up the Great Slash. One of the problems here is I'm getting so few hits on the actual Collector himself. Well, I got a couple in there. Oh, I was able to take care of that Aspid. Great, let's Great Slash him. Put in a little bit of extra damage while he's stunned. I like that. Yes, and dealing with one of those rolly things in one hit is nice. Oh man. I kind of knew that that was going poorly. There. And heal. And then just hit him. No time to do a Great Slash there. I did the Great Slash effectively, but I hit the wrong one. I needed to hit the Aspid with the Great Slash. Oh gosh. Too many enemies? Too many enemies. Okay. So the Collector is going to be a problem. I'm going to skip the first 2 battles and just go to the Collector. Well, I'm not going to skip the first 2 battles. You are going to skip the first 2 battles. Because I think I've got those in hand. It's the Collector that's the problem. Hello, here's my 3rd attempt against the Collector. I still think that the collectibles are definitely the problem here. I mean, that is how the Collector does things, but still, I think that the Collector is uniquely difficult in this type of challenge. So the Collector, unlike all of the other bosses, if you defeat the boss in their Radiant version, then you have learned how to dodge all of their attacks. But the Collector, one of the ways that you learn to dodge all of their attacks is by killing what he puts out as quickly as you can, which you can't do when it takes you 2 hits to defeat them. So the Radiant battle for the Collector did not give me all of the requisite skills here, as all of the other boss battles did in their Radiant battles. So I think the Collector is uniquely difficult. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to run into some other boss that's also going to give me a problem, but I understand why the Collector is giving me such a problem. compared to other bosses. Alright, so we have to defeat those. I did not like using my soul there. I wanted to use it to heal, but I felt like it was necessary in that circumstance. Yeah, I think using my soul to defeat the collectibles might actually be effective. The problem is that that means I can't use it to heal, and I really need it for that too. Heal once. Of course, I just didn't use it to defeat the collectibles there. Oh man. Heal once at least. The one time that I remembered to charge up a Great Slash there, it was one of the enemies that I hit in one hit anyway. Darn, I got hit by that aspid. I can't really complain about these aspids that much though, because they're not the primal aspids. The primal aspids are so much worse than their younger cousins. Oh man, I can't heal because I used my soul. Oh ho, barely dodged through both the collector and the balder there. I am at 1 health and wondering when I will have a chance to heal. Right now. There we go. Get him. The fact that he's dropping 3 enemies each time, I think is a signifier. I mean, I guess it's not every time, but the fact that he's dropping 3 enemies a lot of the time, I think is a signifier that we're close to the end of the battle. Yes, okay, good. Let's see what the next boss is, and how badly it's going to be with all the bindings. Okay, so this boss is bad, but I don't know that it's as bad as the collector. The problem is really the little one, because the little one is going to eventually get into a spot where it's difficult for me to dodge. And it's not like I can kill the little one. Not with the bindings, you know. The little one is equally more difficult to kill than the big one is in comparison to how it is normally. I will use soul occasionally to deal damage, because I don't think that there's many times where I could reasonably heal in this battle, so using the soul for damage is probably good. Okay, I need him to rush at me. There we go. I thought of the little one jumping, and so I jumped higher, and it worked out, because he did jump at me, and I was able to avoid it. Alright. There we go. This is actually going very smoothly compared to the collector. Yeah, it's going pretty smoothly. I mean, he just rammed right into me in a place where I couldn't reasonably dodge out of the way. But I healed it. And there was a pretty easy time to find a healing spot too. Right after I got damaged. So yeah, this is going pretty well. Let's hope it continues that way till the end. Whoa. Oh darn. Please don't jump. Alright, he did not jump when I needed him to not jump, so that's good. I want to heal, but when will I find the time? Apparently now. Alright. What's the next dangerous boss that I'm given? Haha, the Grim. I think this is actually going to be relatively easy. I think that I've gotten very good at the Grim. The normal Grim fight, anyway. The Nightmare Grim is kind of a different story. The Nightmare Grim is still hard. I of course still need to remember how to fight him, apparently, but once I remember, I'm sure I will have no problem. Alright, the uppercut. There we go, this is a good healing spot. You know, one of the reasons that I heal in that spot, it's a very small reason, but one of the reasons why I came to the conclusion that that was a good healing spot is because the action that he makes looks similar to him focusing soul. Yeah, see? He like looks up. So I imagine that he's healing during that spot too, even though I'm sure he's not. Alright, first part of the battle, I am fully healthy with a full soul. Let's hit him with a full soul egg. Well, let's hit him with the tiny 1/3 of a soul egg that I have to hit him with. Great. So obviously, one of the big challenges here is going to be Sly, the Great Nail Sage, because I don't think that there's any spot in the Sly battle where I could reasonably heal, and I have to get very close to Sly to deal him damage. And as I mentioned last time, the Radiant battle did not really prepare me for Sly too much, because I dealt with the Radiant battle so much differently than you can with no charms. I use my charms heavily in that Radiant battle, just in terms of strategy. So, Sly is going to be hard. I don't remember how many fights there are in each Pantheon, but I'm thinking that Sly is the remaining thing that could really kill me. Do we fight Nosk in this Pantheon? I don't think Nosk is a problem, but curious, do we fight Nosk in this Pantheon? It would make sense, I think. So... the Grim, I remember being a slog the first time I fought him, and he's gonna be a slog here too, because of how little damage I deal. Where is he? There he is. It's hard to find the Grim-shaped one. Shoot him. I have also not been counting how many blimps I've gone through. I always think that the blimps are representative of which stage you are in the battle. That's why counting them might be important, because I think that you get the same number of them each time. I don't know if that's actually true, but it's how I think the bosses work. Oh-ho, that was not the best, but I still managed to dodge it. Shoot him. Great. So I think we might be on the last phase now. Gosh. I would love to have the soul to heal there. Alright, well we have it now. Grim, no problem. What's next? Oh, these affect the normal Pantheons too. Not just the 5th Pantheon. Ho-ho! So I get to go into the next one with 3 blue faces. Now that right there is very interesting. Oh, Galleon. So Galleon, I have not fought his Radiant battle yet, and that might show in this battle, because I'm not very good at dodging his attacks. Yeah, Galleon is a problem. Just because I haven't actually learned how to defeat Galleon without getting hit. You have to be close to him, but when you're close to him, sometimes he moves in such a way that you just run into him, I think. I mean, that's how it works for me anyway. Oh gosh. Trying to dodge your big attack there. Maybe I can like go back and forth. Maybe that's what you do. You like go back and forth. Oh gosh. And the other thing about Galleon is I think that there is no place at all that you can heal. Not reasonably, I think. Okay. Oh gosh. Almost got hit by that, and I got hit by Galleon himself. Okay. So Galleon is going to be a problem. I'm going to skip to Galleon for this next one. Trying to keep this episode length down to a normal episode. But when I get there, I'll let you know how many tries it took me to get there. So let's see here. Let's hope I can get to Galleon in one try again. Alright. I am about to fight Galleon again for my second time. I actually did not lose to any other battle, so I made it back to Galleon in one try, which is pretty cool. That means that I'm learning those other battles, especially the Collector. And by the way, for those of you who have encountered this game entirely through my playthrough, one of the things that I have never noticed before about the Collector is that in the Collector battle, when you hit the Collector, you don't get soul from him. You get soul only from the little guys that he puts out. So this was the first time I've noticed that. And it was interesting. Apparently I'm still learning things about these bosses that I've fought many times before. So my plan here, my brilliant idea, is to go back and forth with regards to this big attack that he's doing constantly. I think that if you kind of make it go back and forth, it might be easier to dodge it. Not that I've dodged it every time or anything like that, but I think I'm doing better than I did the first time. Oh gosh. Oh, I did it! Alright. We defeated Galleon. I only went down 1 health. I mean, I went down 2 and up 1. Alright. Great Prince Zote. I think this one's not too bad because I feel like you have healing moments. And although I'm not great at defeating Zote without getting hit at all, I think I'm pretty good at defeating him only getting hit a couple times. Now, I do need to save my soul a little bit. Oh no, the little Zotes. The little Zotes don't go down in 1 hit. Alright, the little Zotes might be a problem. At least we're healing up to full. But new problem. Same problem as the Collector. The little Zotes don't go down in 1 hit. So you have to hit those multiple times. That did cause me to take a damage that I probably would have not taken already. Oh gosh. The little Zotes. Very dangerous. The little Zotes have dealt me 2 damage that I would not have taken if they went down in 1 hit. So that really is a problem that I'm going to have to learn to deal with more effectively than I have so far. Die, little Zote. Ho ho, I did not think that I actually made it over that shockwave. Dodging the little Zote there. Only barely. Gosh, don't run at me. Great. I think we're gonna defeat Grey Prince Zote. Even though the little Zotes were more of a problem than I thought they would be. Gosh. Gosh. Alright. Heal once. Okay, I was pretty sure that's what he was doing. I couldn't see him, so I didn't know. But I was pretty sure what he was doing is what he was doing. Falling from the ceiling, I mean. There's still one of those over there, just hopping around, being a danger to all of us. Dodge through. Get on the other side of him so we can hit him a whole bunch. I'm just kind of ignoring that little Zote off to the left there because I don't really know how to deal with it and Zote right now. Now we can take care of it. I said that and I hit it once, which does not take care of it. Okay. I wish he would stop putting out those little Zotes, because they are so much more of a problem than they usually are. Heal once. Okay, I got him, but I only have 2 health left, so I effectively went down another health in this battle too. Umu. Oh gosh. The Umu battle. I don't think this is as hard as it is for me. I think I am much worse at this battle. Alright, he made the jellyfish. Now we just have to get a jellyfish in the right spot to hit him. Got him. Alright. And I'm gonna heal once because I think using my soul to heal is actually very effective. Very important, maybe, is a better word. Alright. I want to get on the other side of him. Yes! Oh my gosh, I did it again. I'm so surprised at how effectively I've been able to hit those into him. I'm only staying even in terms of health though, not going up in health, but at least not going down in health. Oh, what? That's it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I did not realize that would be as easy as it was. Alright, now for the Hornet. The Hornet, I think there are a few places we can heal, like there. So I think the Hornet is a respite in this series of battles. Heal. Great. Now granted, she is going to start using other moves that will be more of a problem for me. She hasn't used any of her moves, her new moves in this form though yet. Like that one, parrying, and putting out the little traps. The little traps probably bother me the most of the 2 new moves she has. I'm gonna keep my soul ready to heal, by the way. I know I could use it to attack her, but I think I need it for healing a lot more than attacking. Okay. At least those go away in one hit still. That would have been really frustrating if I had to hit those twice. heal. Great. Staying at full health is very nice. And I knocked all 3 of those traps away real quick. I liked that. Those traps are gone. Need another healing spot, but we'll get there. Just have to wait for it. There we go. Those traps are weirdly placed, ma'am. Alright, there's a trap over there. Oh man, she rushed at me when I did not think she was doing so. This is why I'm keeping my soul for healing, because I can go down a couple times. And if I go down a couple times, I can't really go up a couple times. I can only go up once at a time. Oh gosh, that was real poor. Don't not want to lose to the Hornet. The Hornet is the respite battle, I said. No, I lost to the Hornet. Alright, well, there it is. I don't remember how many tries that was, but I haven't lost to the same battle twice, except for maybe the Collector. Anyway, now you get to skip to the Hornet, and I will let you know how many times I die on my way back to the Hornet. Here we go again. Hello, welcome back. It has been kind of a while since I last saw you. Since we last met, I have died from Galleon, Great Prince Zote, and the Collector. But I did make it back to the Hornet, so here we are again. I've got full health after the Umu fight. I am very surprised, by the way, that the Umu fight is the easy fight, because it's basically not affected by my nail binding. Basically, you defeat Umu by knocking the jellyfish into him. You don't actually have to hit him with your nail, apparently. I did not know that. I thought before that the nail strikes were the thing that was actually dealing the damage to Umu, but clearly not, because my nail strikes do not do much damage. Clearly what's doing the damage is the exploding jellyfish. So knowing that made the Umu fight much easier. Now, since it has been a while, I don't really have the practice that I had last time from playing the Hornet recently. But the Hornet... the Hornet is not the boss that I'm most worried about in this fight, in this series of fights, I guess. Even though I'm not worried about her, she could clearly kill me, like all of the fights here can. Heal once. That heal was very nice. Let's make it not necessary, but it was nice. Okay, what is she doing? I need to kind of always know what she's doing. There we go. Heal again. I don't like it when she just jumps. Jumping is the scariest thing that my opponents do to me. They jump. So when she just jumps, I'm scared. Don't like all of those there. Was able to get rid of them, but still. Heal once. I do have healing opportunities, but the healing opportunities are not as easy to see in this battle as some of the other battles. So even though I have some, I have to find them. I have to notice when they are. Clearly, this is a healing opportunity, but still. I think that what I did last time where oh my gosh. I think what I did last time where when I have full health, saving my soul for healing is just... There's no point in doing that because you get your 1/3 of a soul egg back pretty quickly. It's not a lot of soul to have to refill. Did she only put 2 out that time? I think she only put 2 out. Yeah, I don't see another one. Oh, that was a dangerous jump. Almost dashed into that booby trap. Oh, great. All right. So what is next? Is it Sly? All right. I have made it to Sly. Thou return to this Pantheon, though thou hast already ascended to its height. Be this some strange way of drawing thyself closer to the gods, or do thee test thyself for sport? It's basically both of those. So, I need to remember Sly. It's been a while since I fought Sly now. I did fight him recently, kind of, but I just did a whole lot of the other battles in this Pantheon. So, need to remember how Sly works. That's my favorite thing that he does, because when he does it, this is my least favorite thing that he does. I know what he's gonna do there. Shoot him. Good. Yeah. When he starts that normal attack, I know exactly where he's gonna go, basically, which means I can get a hit in and I can avoid him. Ah, darn it. Okay, now, question. Is there any time at all in this battle where I can heal? Yes, it's this time. That's the only time, though. I mean, there's multiple times that happens, but still, that is the only one you can heal at. Okay, I knew what he was doing, had to get out of the way. This one... Alright. That's the one that I'm worried about most. Because I can't always dodge it, I think. There we go. Good patience. Being patient is very good here. Oh! I think I had 2 health. Oh no! He killed me with a great slash. I had 2 health. Okay. Well, I am going to go back to Sly one more time. This has been a long recording for me. I'm gonna get back to Sly one more time, and we'll see how I do. And here we are again at the Hive Night. So, I have lost a few times. I have died a few times in this attempt against primarily Zote. Great Prince Zote has been the biggest problem for me now, but also the Collector still poses a problem sometimes. I don't think I've died to anybody else other than those two, but I've died to those few enough times that I decided to take a break and come back. So here we are again, starting at the Hive Night. You can kind of see how my method for the Hive Night has changed. I'm starting to use spells more, and part of that is because I've been sort of informed several times that the down spell is quite good, that it gives you, what is it called? Iframes. It makes you invincible for a certain amount of time. And after trying it a little bit more, I've noticed that the amount of time that it makes you invincible is quite nice. And I'm assuming that it does a fair amount of damage, considering how many people have asked me to try it numerous times. So I think that it might actually be a very good way to deal lots of damage. So I've been starting to use it more. That means that my Hive Knight attempts have changed to use the down spell sometimes. And essentially, I have no problem with the Hive Knight. So similar to the Hive Knight, my method of dealing with the Collector has involved more spells. Basically, when I have the soul and I'm fully healthy, I try to use a spell against the Collector occasionally. And I'm using the down spell because the down spell does give me those invincibility frames, and it tends to defeat the other enemies that might be around, which is quite nice too. These are the worst. The aspids are really the biggest problem. I still have some trouble with the little balders that come out, but most of the trouble that I have with the little balders is actually that it's hard to see them. The aspids are the bigger problem. So this is going quite well so far. I can actually put in a heal and remain fully healthy. That aspid hit me. Far too many aspids here. There we go. Heal up. Great. Let's downspell him. There we go. This is going rather well. This has been a good showing of how I've gotten better at the Collector battle over time. I've gotten better at the Collector battle more than I've gotten better at the Zote battle, and I think that's really because you encounter the Collector earlier. So my runs against the Collector when I've died, I've very quickly had another attempt, whereas Zote you have to get pretty far before you get to try again. So this guy is very annoying. That was a very poor dash. Heal up. Gosh. It does not work very well when you get hit and then you hit him with the spell, because then you've used your soul that you'd prefer to heal with. There we go. That was a good one. Oh, the only reason I didn't get hurt there is because I staggered him, because it knocked him away. Alright, I ended up getting 1 damage against the Collector, which is not the best, but at least I didn't die. So, here we are against Galleon. I've decided that the best way to deal with Galleon is to mainly ignore Galleon. Like, in terms of movement, I should be moving based on where this giant attacking thing is, and basically just wait for Galleon to come to me, rather than going to Galleon to try to hit him. Because Galleon is going to move across the map, and he'll move to where I am eventually. Also, I've used my up spell a lot in Galleon. Man. See, already the blue faces are gone. I've used my up spell a lot in the Galleon fight, and I've noticed that the up spell often does the thing that you wouldn't expect it to do. It knocks Galleon down for some reason. Heal once. That heal did not actually accomplish much of anything. Let's hope the next one will. Heal. Darn. Started to heal a little bit late. I wasn't able to get my dash through power in there in time after the heal. There we go. Oh man, and then I dashed into one of the other attacks. So you can see that the galleon fight is still a problem for me. I'm not really worried about losing the galleon fight, just worried about coming out of it with damage, especially since the next one is the problem one. The next one is Zote. Okay, heal once. So we're coming out of galleon with 1 health down, no soul. I can heal in Zote. Gotten better at finding healing spots in the Zote battle, but still, the main problem with the Zote battle are those little Zotes. When he puts them out, I really often can't devote time to going after them. Oh gosh. What was I doing there? Heal. Yeah, those little Zotes. I can't really devote time to killing them because I have to dodge everything that Zote does, which means they just become more and more of a problem as the battle goes on. Heal once. Gosh. There's so many of them. They just multiply, is what I'm saying. And like right here, there's too many things for me to have to deal with. Let's heal once. That heal didn't actually accomplish anything. Heal again. Okay, that heal happened. Alright, and no little Zotes. Oh man, I timed my dash through poorly. Need to find a time to heal. Don't know when that's going to be. It's going to be there. Great. Ah. Those little Zotes are such a problem. At least they're over on the other side of the map right now. Ho ho, I'm very surprised that I did not get damaged there by any of the things. Alright, let's kill one of these. Heal once. Ho ho, alright. No little Zotes on. I'm at 3 health. Great. I'm basically back to where I was at the beginning of the battle. Heal. I messed up my heal. Because I decided to stop it partway through one of those times. Oh gosh. Heal once. We're basically, in terms of health, at the same place we started. It would be nice to go up, but just staying equal also means that we will win the battle if we are able to keep it up. All right. I did not get hit there. Pretty happy about that. Alright, heal up to full. There we go. Like all things, even when this battle is going well, because of the four bindings, it could turn in a hurry. Going well at some point does not give me much respite. or respite, I guess. Don't know why I pronounced that incorrectly. One health down. Alright, heal up. Great. So now I can use my soul to actually deal him damage, which is nice too. I can also use the soul to get rid of those guys, but I find it hard to hit those little Zotes with spells. So even though I have it in my head to do so, I haven't actually been very successful doing so. Anyway, got out of the Zote battle with full health, which feels good. At least I get to move on. Yeah, so I'm going up against Sly again. This is the second time that I'm going up against Sly. Clearly taking a break and coming back to the game helped. So, let's go in. Remember how Sly works. And dodging his moves is extremely important because I really cannot heal in this battle. So I know what he does there. Know what he does there. This is a dash. That was a nice normal spin. This is the not so normal spin that I really don't like. That's the normal spin, but I got hit by the basic attack that led up to the spin. Okay, this is the dash. Oh, thought he was about to spin. He's about to spin there. It's very important not to get hit by his Great Slash, which I've learned the first time in this attempt. Because the nail art attacks, I think, do 2 damage, whereas the normal attacks do 1 damage. And 2 damage is such a lot of my health. Yeah, that I did not know how to dodge. Oh, there it goes, the Great Slash again. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave this episode there. Definitely I can do it. I'm gonna try that again next time. But man, that's difficult. If I get my Sly battling a little bit better, I think I can do it. And really, I don't know that I'm gonna do any more practice before I just go against the Pantheon again. It's just everything leading up to Sly really makes it harder to get the practice in against Sly. In this episode, I attempted the 3rd Pantheon with all 4 bindings. That would add 15 to the Pantheon challenges number here, or you can think of it as 3 out of 5, assuming I'm going to even attempt the 5th Pantheon with all 4 bindings. New episodes every Sunday, and as always, thanks for watching.